Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue chez AfroCannes ici à Cannes. Et hier, nous avons eu le jour de Côte d'Ivoire. Et maintenant, and now I continue in English because my French is not the very best. We have a colleague on stage here. She is a radio host, a TV host, actress, and she has her own fashion brand. And you can see it's a great fashion brand. And I'm very pleased to introduce her for the next talk with Ernest White II. Konnie Touré, bienvenue.
Merci.
All right, very excited to be here again at AfroCannes 2025. I am here with the indomitable, brilliant, and very chic Konnie Touré.
Thank you, Alex.
And so you are a storyteller both in the visual space as well as with your voice. You have been on radio for many years as well as producing television and now into fashion. What do you feel like is a common theme across all of these different types of storytelling for you?
I like to call myself woman of media.
Okay.
Because it's the same area in all these things. And in my life, I have been a radio host for 20 years. TV host. It's been 25 years I'm doing this work, this job. And for example, I came to the cinema because of a story of my life, and I came to the fashion because of a story of my life. So the common thing is my own story.
Yes.
Through years.
And so that means that naturally your story is multifaceted, that there are many different layers and levels that can be expressed through different types of media.
Exactly.
How did you get started in storytelling in the first place?
A friend of mine proposed me to do a movie with him, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? I'm not actress. I just."
What were you doing at the time?
Yes, and we tried, and I find it very great. So I became raconter. I became telling my own story. So my first series is. Was talking about my own life when in social media, because I have a lot of followers in Facebook, 2 million, 1 million, and so on in Instagram, and every anniversary, because I was like 35 years old in Africa, is the topic. You are a woman, you travel, you work, okay, but you have to marry. So my situation was a debate. And one day I was there and I said, how can I make money with this, all these birds, all these bad birds? So I j'ai commencé to produce my first series, Un homme à marier, a man to marry, and I became a storyteller. Voilà.
Amazing, amazing.
Sorry for my English.
No, it's wonderful. You're speaking the many different languages of your story, actually.
Yes. J'essaie en tout cas. Oui.
Oui. But whatever it was, it sounded beautiful.
Thank you very much.
I will say this. My French is not great, but I do speak Spanish and Portuguese. And I have found that I become different in each language. I almost have a persona or a character. True. How do you feel in the many languages how many languages do you speak?
Just 2, with the language of my mother, so 3 languages.
Okay. What language is that?
In French.
Okay.
In French, I feel very comfortable because, voilà.
Sure, that was your
Parce
primary.
que je travaille en anglais et en français, donc when I host in French, I'm my own personality. Okay. But English, je tâtonne un peu.
You're working through it.
Yes, trying. My husband is British.
Okay.
But It's only in English that we argue, but we speak in French normally.
Okay. Then if we look at languages, not just spoken languages, but
Yes.
also the different types of storytelling that you
Okay,
do,
okay.
film, voice,
Okay.
as well as fashion.
Yes.
How do you feel like your story is translated through these languages?
J'aurais voulu répondre en français à cette question, but I will try.
We have people who
alors,
can translate the answer.
Yes, yes. Bah, de toutes les façons, toutes les expressions sont bonnes à apprendre. Dans mes séries, c'est l'émotion que j'essaie de faire dégager. I'm talking with the language of the emotion.
And that's in your television series.
Yes, in the
Okay.
television series.
Emotion.
Emotion, yeah. L'authenticité de l'émotion.
The authenticity of emotion.
Yes, pour que les gens perçoivent exactement ce que j'ai envie de transmettre, ce que j'ai envie de véhiculer comme message. Donc pour moi, rester original et vrai, c'est la meilleure des expressions. C'est original and et vrai.
Truthfulness.
Yes. That's for me the best way of expression.
Beautiful. And it translated, even if I didn't know the words or the entire sentence, the truth and authenticity
Voilà.
translates across language.
Exactement. Voilà, c'est ça.
You know, and I think that's what makes very specific stories universally relatable, because we all understand human emotion, no matter where we're from.
Exactly.
You know, and sometimes people's brains indicate to them, oh no, I won't understand it because I don't look like that person, or I don't dress like that person, or have that experience. But honestly, the truth of story always resonates no matter what.
Tu as tout compris.
Yeah, okay.
That's why I wanted to express, so it's great.
Oh, amazing. Where can our audience find out more about all of the different stories that you tell?
Where? You say where?
Yes, can our audience who is viewing this, how can they find out more about your fashions as well as your
On my
visuals?
social media, just type Konnie Touré, and donc on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. And you can see my first series on TV5 World, donc TV5 Monde Plus is the streaming platform.
Yes.
You can see the 20 episodes of the first season.
Amazing. Yeah. What do you have coming down the pipeline from a TV or series standpoint?
It's a movie called Les Glorieuses. Les Glorieuses means the winners, but women winners. I'm talking about the story of a young woman, Ivorian woman, who will find herself on a march, political march, on the Grand Bassam prison.
Okay.
We are in 1949. She's name she's named Abiba. Her boyfriend has been arrested by the colonial administration by mistake, and she will find herself among revolution women of my country, Ivory Coast. It's a true story. The story of Abiba is a fiction, but the story of the women who claim independence to the colonial administration because their husband has been arrested. The husband, son, and the brothers were engaged for the independence. So voilà. So this is a story. It's like a woman king. We use a part of the story of our country to relate the story of a love story.
Sure. Which, in the end, that's what we want. Love stories where we have winners.
Yes, and winners.
We win. And I also find it beautiful because you're educating those of us who don't know this story. And so
the new generation.
That's right, because it's still very relevant today. The last question, what would you tell young Konnie, knowing what you know now?
This question I used to ask it to my guest on my TV show. And
now it's on you.
Yeah, because it's a very difficult question. But let me talk about authenticity again, because that's the être vrai. Let me say it in French.
No, that's
non,
fine.
l'authenticité, la vérité en fait. Surtout quand on est un storyteller, l'idée c'est de ne pas tricher. Don't cheat. Don't always be yourself. Suis ta route. Ne te laisse pas influencer quand tu as des valeurs par le monde extérieur qui souvent te fait te perdre en fait. So stay authentic, keep your values and go straight.
Thank you so
Voilà.
much, Konnie Touré, divine
Thank
in
you.
all the languages.
Merci
Thanks
beaucoup,
everybody
Alex.
for being. No, you are amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, everybody, please stay tuned.